I wired $10,000 for my sister's baby shower. And 2 days later? My phone buzzed with a text that made my stomach drop. Thanks for the money. By the way, we're keeping it small, so you're not invited. Just send a gift. I actually laughed at first, because surely this had to be a joke. But then another message rolled in, this time from my mother. Her exact words burned into my brain, honestly, you can't buy your way into this family. That line, that was the kill shot. I didn't scream. I didn't throw my phone. I just sat there in my office, listening to the faint hum of the ceiling fan and the tick of the clock on the wall. And I smiled. A slow, bitter smile. Because in that moment, I finally understood exactly where I stood with them. I closed my laptop, leaned back in my chair, and whispered to myself, okay then. That night, I pulled my name off the trust fund I had set up for Sarah's baby. Money I had planned to start funneling in next month? Gone. Then, with one phone call, I canceled the lease on the shiny new SUV my mom had been proudly parading around town. The one she only had because I co-signed. When the dealership asked if I wanted remote access disabled, I chuckled and told them no, leave it on. And while I was at it, I rang my lawyer and told him to start prepping the paperwork to sell the lake house. The same lake house my parents treated like a free Airbnb every summer, inviting their friends, leaving beer bottles in the sand, never once paying for propane or repairs. That chapter was closed. The silence afterward was blissful. I didn't send a single reply. I didn't explain myself. I just let them sit with it. By morning, the dam broke. My phone lit up with missed calls, furious texts, rambling voicemails. And then, the pounding. A thunderous banging on the glass of my front door that rattled the frame. I took a slow sip of my coffee, peered through the side panel, and there they were. My sister Sarah with her arms crossed, face twisted in rage. My mother red-faced and frantic, slamming her palm against the glass like a woman possessed. For a split second, I wondered if they planned to break through like a couple of suburban zombies. I let them stew while I finished my coffee. Then, casually, I opened the door. Robert, what the hell is going on? Sarah snapped, pushing her way inside like she owned the place. My mom stormed in right behind her, eyes wide, breathing like she'd sprinted across town. I leaned against the wall, calm as a lake at dawn. What do you mean? Sarah shoved her phone at me. The SUV. Why did you cancel it? I was halfway to my appointment when the car shut off. The screen said unauthorized use, like I'm a thief or something. I nearly laughed out loud. That was one of the perks of the high-end model. Remote shutdown. My mom cut in, her voice sharp and trembling. And why is the baby's trust fund empty? You told us you'd set that up, Robert.